So let's quickly set that up. And there we are. Finally. Let's see. Yeah. There we are. In the beautiful Hong Kong International Airport. I've just loaded in my flight, and today we will be going all the way from Hong Kong International Airport to Tokyo Narita. I do expect a lovely sunrise while we are cruising, and we will catch the early morning light with the early morning dew into Tokyo, and hopefully we have a northern approach, and we will be descending through the skyscrapers for some beautiful views out of this beautiful iniBuilds A350 ultra long range aircraft. And today I'm flying Japan Air flight 341, and let's see if I can get my charts for this flight. First of all, let's load our navigraph so we can have a quick look at the flight. Let's see. And there we are. So as you can see, we are departing south, straight north over the southern parts of Japan, and make a nice spin before eventually descending into Narita. And really I'm very much looking forward to this flight. Let's see, I can see that this is my last flight plan, so let's import my updated file, because I did see that they made a few changes in the real world approach, and this looks more like it. Yeah, there we go, straight into Narita, and somehow not yet with a runway assigned, but I'm sure A2C will clear us for that. Let's see if we already have a departure file here. Pretty much so. 7 center. With the Dalal 1C departure. As we can see, we will maintain 220 knots until we reach Ramen, which is quite appropriate since we'll be flying to Japan. And climbing steadily to Dalal and make our way to Tokyo. So with that being said, I think it's time, first of all, to enter our cockpit and start up this beautiful aircraft. So we are definitely cold and dark right now. So first, set our external power, batteries can come on, set our emergency lights, crew supply can come on, and the ADR can come on. Let's set these, and for now, let's show some logo. Nav lights are at 1, that's fine for now, and we'll keep this as it is for now. First we'll do our cockpit procedure, set our flight plan, and then eventually we'll get to the rest of the overhead flow. I must say that I do find that at the current version I experience a few hiccups with the GSX integration, so I prefer to do it manually this time. So let's start GSX, and what I always do is first reset our SimBrief flight plan just in case, then I'll free the parking spot from any AI that's here. And with that being done, all things should be right for us to start our refueling. And when I have that set, maybe some catering service, because we're Japan Airlines and we want to really spoil our customers on our flight today with some nice sushi and maybe some nice a nice drink, maybe a whiskey, maybe not, but could be really right. So let's do that. And while we are waiting for our fuel, let's also connect a jetway. So we have our GPU connected, of course, jocks are still on. And let's see, is my parking brake is already set? Then let's get ourselves, and where do we find that jetway? Right over here, and that should, yeah, definitely result in some moving action. With that being said, my profile seems already installed. Let's see. Chase plane. Well, should be right, I guess. Let me quickly check if I like what I see. Yeah, looks pretty good. Always nice to have a few decent views in our cabin. And then this should definitely, and then, yeah, perfect. So, without further ado, let's hop outside. 90%, because it is an ultra long range type, so there's a lot capacity for our fuel. So 90% from Hong Kong to Tokyo seems more than sufficient. I could have opted for, wow, and we have a very nice Cathay Pacific catering service, which definitely is to me true to life. So let's see. Our nose gear first. Tires are very much in good shape. I can see no hydraulic leaks so far. So I'm more than satisfied with what I see. And look at the texturing of this aircraft. It's really quite beautiful. I love it a lot. Then let's make our way. Hey, what do I see here? A red? Oh, I'm looking in the wrong place. Yeah, so our fuel is more than sufficient. We have a green here. Those must have just been sensors. And then let's take a quick look at our beautiful engine here. It's so hello. It's really massive, and the blade seems to be all intact. So yeah, that's a go. I can already see our left nav light is in working order, and aileron is clear and unobstructed. Then let's see our main lap gear. Well, running. Tires are in pristine shape. I can see no hydraulic leaks, and the brake pins are more than sufficient. Let me quickly set my controller. Yeah, we shouldn't do that. Let's see. Well, that's not what I need. I need this one. That seems to be alright. And oddly enough, I thought I had like binocular, but maybe I can only use it when I'm in the cockpit. We'll check that later. Because they have a very nice cafe there on the bridge. And I think once I'll make my way to Hong Kong in real life, I will definitely visit that place, because it's really looks really nice. And I'm not sure it's like a commercial cafe or it's like a business class lounge, but yeah, maybe if someone sees this video one day, you can tell me. I'm very curious. So, right hand nav light is also in working order. So, Let's check our engine. Looks pretty good to me. Very well. For me, that's a go. I'm more than okay with flying this aircraft today. Basically, if things do go wrong, you can count on it that it's my mistake. And of course, mistakes can be made in the sim. And our catering is finished. Let's see, it looks like also our fuel is finished, so let's start our boarding procedure. Let's first ask cabin crew if they are ready to receive our guests for today's flight. Cabin crew, refueling has just been completed. I am about to start our boarding process. Are you ready for receiving our flight attendees today?
Copy, Captain. We are ready to receive our flight attendees now.
Beautiful. With that being said, let's open the gate and start boarding procedure. And there is our luggage handling. And ramp agents are pretty busy right now with getting our flight in shape. And I don't expect too much because, again, it is an ultra long range and we only have only this many spots. I think like 170 maybe seats on today's flight. We don't need our pushback truck right now, and we can board everybody because why wait? Sooner the better, and we'll make our way to Tokyo. And that also goes for me. Since I'll be flying the plane, I think it's about time that I enter the cockpit myself. My colleagues are already arriving, I see, so I should hurry and get myself ready. So, what to do? Well, of course, we'll set up our flight computer. So, initialize. Let's get our company flight plan. It's already been received. And there we are. All being set up. Then let's get our winds. Also done, and set our IRS. Looks pretty good to me. Also, I want to check later if for this route, because I didn't fly it like seriously before. Later I will check if I need to ask for an oceanic clearance, and I will show you all there is to know about how to ask for a clearance within the A350. It's actually quite easy. I've been told, like, since New Year's Eve, it's not really mandatory. You won't get a confirmation, but still, it's a common procedure to follow your flight. I'm not sure though if for this long trip, for this short haul, it's required. But I will research it later, and definitely we will follow the procedure if it is required. So, before I ask for ATC clearance, I already will set my predetermined flight plan and departure. And if ATC decides to change that, we can always change it later. I'm more than okay with that. So let's get our OFP and our routing, and that would be VHHH 07 center with the Dalol 1 Charlie departure. So set that first. So departure runway is 07 center with the Dalol 1 Charlie, and that's being set. And we already did see some constraints in our pit charge. so. And I can see that the speed restrictions are nicely mentioned here on my flight plan, so that's okay. Then, also, I would like to preset my expected arrival, which would be Narita 16 left with the axle arrival. So let's set that. Did I say Narita? I thought it could also be Haneda, but for me it's been a very long day. I am actually quite tired, but I really wanted to do just one flight because I do so much enjoy that. I finally have a decent setup for being a virtual pilot. So Axel, and let's set that in our temporary, and I'm more than okay with that. Let's wait a bit until our plane is loaded before we can set our fuel and load. So, how far are we? We're already almost done, so we don't need to wait for a long time. Then let's get these. And we said we would have to take. Let's hello. On which 7 center. And there we are. So straight until Rover, then a right hand turn over the Bay of Bangkok, and we will hopefully be quite lucky to see some of what is right down here with beautiful skyscrapers and stuff. And yeah, Ramen 6000. Let's see if that's also set. Ramen 6000. It's beautiful. Perfect match. I'm more than happy. So our ground, let's see our load sheet, and almost done. So fueling is complete, so let's set our fuel tanks and start our APU. 1, 2, 3 and start. Let's wait until that runs, and then we can set our beacon, and our APU will automatically be disconnected. I do expect a clearance to 6,000, so let's dial it in already before we ask actual clearance. So for now, let's set this. And this is currently under investigation by the iniBuilds team because, yeah, that should definitely not be there, but we'll be okay. Let's set this one to really? Like, it's really not working? Oh, well. But that's okay. At least we have something to look at. So let's give it a bit of zoom, and I can follow that from the cockpit. Certainly is having some difficulties to load it up, so let me try again. Maybe now it works. It doesn't. You know, the funny thing is there's always something happening when I'm trying to live stream FS24 content. It never works as expected, but actually I think that's part of the pleasure. Let's take a quick look at our NOTAMs for today. Port weather lists, and let's see our departure airport. We have a QNH of 1010, 25 degrees, 7 knots. It's not too bad. I've been flying in 30 knots this week here in the Netherlands. It was quite stormy weather, so this is especially for a massive plane as the A350, the real butter machine. This is easy goings, and only if I don't mess up myself, but I will do my utter best. 155. I would suspect to receive a ding that loading is complete. Let me also see if GSX sound integration, because since I have this system, I am a little bit let me put that on my headphones. I think it's this one. This one. It's a little bit challenging to me to find the right sound settings in GSX. But hopefully this works. Otherwise, I'll kindly know what the procedures are and I know when to do what. So we'll get there anyway. And now I hear my cargo handling. So that's already a good sign. Do we have some coffee? Yeah, I love that. Thank you so much. So let's see. Is boarding completed? Baggage loading still in progress. Not so often that you find our cargo handling taking longer than actual boarding of our passengers. So he's quite relaxed at doing his thing. Isn't she a beauty? Oh, well, she is. Let's detent my thrust already. Our APU is definitely alive right now, so about procedures it can become quite messy. But every time I learn. So I'm very happy to make another flight and hopefully learn a few new things on the go again. Before that, we should also set a radio so VHF1 can come alive, and set our PA so we can hear what our flight attendant has to say to our cabin. Sometimes it results in both staying in tension and both the iniBuilds team making announcements, but I'll hope it's not too much for you listeners out there. Beacon is on, APU is set, fuel tanks are alive, and let's quickly go through our check. Gear pins and covers are removed, the fuel quantity is checked, seatbelt signs, let's set these to on, so auto for the mobile, and there's no smoking on this flight, so set these to on, and the seatbelts can come to on position. But that's being checked. We did set our altimeter at QNH 1010, so checklist complete. Then again. Before start, let's do that as well. Very well. Let's first set our takeoff speeds. So our zero fuel weight for this flight is 344.1. 344. Oh, very bad. 344.1 with a center of gravity of 28.1. 28.1. And we have a block fuel of, let's see,
にご搭乗いただき誠にありがとうございます。
お
当機出発に際しまして、皆様のお手荷物が安全に収納されているかどうか確認させていただきます。皆様のお手荷物は上の棚などしっかりと固定される場所にお入れください。ご用がありましたら、
That's so cool. That's really awesome.
また、皆様が着席されていることを確認して出発いたします。座席にお座りになり、シートベルトをお締めください。皆様のご協力をお願いいたします。
53.3 私の日本語は上手であります。So, 私の日本語はの上手ではあります。So, I did understand a little bit, but frankly not enough. So, my goal is that once I make it to Japan, I can speak at least sufficiently. So, 53.3 it's a beautiful language. 53.3 and today we're Hikoke Aritema. No? Hikoki Tondemasu. We're flying a plane today. Oh, it's so difficult, and it has been a long time. So we have 155 passengers aboard. I will focus now because I am the captain of this flight, and I cannot be distracted with other things than preparing our cockpit for this flight. So we have our weights set, and let's set our takeoff performance. So we have runway 7 center. FMS, then sync this one, and runway is dry condition. Definitely. Let's compute our V speeds. So it's 159, 159, of course, because it's a very long runway here at Hong Kong, and a V2 of 164 knots. So send these to the FMS, and we can confirm our takeoff speeds. We have a flaps 2 configuration for this flight, and I just love it when we can set flaps in an Airbus, because the hydraulic sounds simply are beautiful. Music to my ears. And in the new update, iniBuilds did reduce the volume of our hydraulics in the cockpit, and to make it more realistic, of course. But I was a little bit sad because I simply love hearing the hydraulics kicking in. So, without further ado, let's see. Japan Air 341 requesting IVR clearance to Tokyo. Did I say IVR? IFR, I mean.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Something completely different. I'm also new to this.
Air 341, cleared to Tokyo via the Daylor 1 Charlie departure, then as filed. Departure runway 07 center, initial climb to 4,000 feet, departure on 119.1 squawk 5432.
Cleared via the Daylor 1 Charlie departure, departure runway 7 center, initial climb to flight level 040, departure on 119.1 squawk 5432, Japan Air 341. So, I think that is correct.
Japan Air 341, read back correct, contact ground on 122.6 when ready.
Yep, I will do that, but first let's set our squawk to 5432 and ident. Then we will set our radios, and we can definitely set our predicted wind shear and weather radar as well. It's a very...
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Japan Airlines Flight 341, departing from Hong Kong International Airport to Tokyo Narita International Airport. On behalf of the entire crew, my name is Ming Ju, and I am delighted to have you with us today. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes, and stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any assistance, do not hesitate to reach out to any member of our crew. Thank you for
I just had to take a quick peek outside of the plane because it's possible in this flight sim. Because I could see our cargo door is still open, and I think that is just a quirky thing that has to do with GSX. So let's close that. Our chocks are removed, and I think, yeah, jetway is disconnected. So let's tune into ground frequency. Ground. If that's working, alright. Let me see. 122.6. Ground 122.6. There we are. Let's wait for the cafe, and we will ask clearance ourselves. Good morning, this is Japan Air 341 requesting pushback and engine start.
Japan Air 341, pushback and engine start approved. Face north.
Face north, Japan Air 341. So let's see. And there she comes. Ready.
Japan Air 341, second.
Ready to insert our gear pin. Hello. Careful though. No wave today? Oh, hey. Hi. Hey, she's ready for pushback. Well, I am too. Actually, pretty much looking forward. I think we can already arm our spoilers. She says a bypass pin is already inserted. No. Then it's just a wait for our nose gear to be lifted, and we can start our pushback. I have to lock in gear. And since my APU legs are running, I think I might as well get some airflow in here. Just for immersion's sake, and this thing is heating up a little bit. And we will face, well, they said north, I will do south, because yeah. Say attention, it's, yeah. I know what I mean, but north is not possible with my profile here. So I will release my parking brake, and I think I am allowed to start my engines also. Hopefully that was not what was... let's see, how do I do that? Ah! Okay. So... then... let's set this to the starting position and starting engine number 2. And of course we will take a look.
Cabin attendants, arm doors and cross-check. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Japan Airlines Flight 341. Departing from Hong Kong International Airport to Tokyo Haneda International
皆
Airport.
様、これより機内の安全
Our
についてお
estimated
知ら
flight
せし
time
ます
is approximately 3 hours and 30
A350 ご
minutes.
搭乗いただき、
Please
誠
pay
にあり
close
がとうご
attention
ざい
to
ま
the
す。
upcoming safety demonstration,
着陸の際
as
に
it
は、
contains
空席の
important
テーブルを
information
元の位置に
for
お
our
越しくだ
frequent
さい。
flyers.
ベルト着用
Fasten
サイ
your
ン点
seatbelt
途中
by
なら
inserting
お
the
座り
metal
の
tip
間
into
は、
the buckle
常
and
にシート
adjusting
ベ
the
ルトをお
strap.
してください。
Remember to
なお、
keep your
飛行
seatbelt
中の
fastened
突然
whenever
の
the
危険
seatbelt
が
sign
変化
is
して
illuminated.
お座席の式の際には、常にシートベルトをおしてください。シートベルトを外す場合は、金具の片方は持ち上げてください。
Electronic devices must be set to flight mode, and larger devices should be securely stowed. Smoking and the use of e-cigarettes are prohibited anywhere on board, including the lavatories. Oxygen masks will drop automatically if needed. Pull the mask firmly.
And we have a good engine start.
Place the mask over your mouth. If breathing. Fasten your seatbelt
available and starting engine 1.
Completed only after leaving the aircraft. Floor level lighting will guide you to the nearest exit, which may be behind you. In case of evacuation, leave all personal belongings behind and follow
Let me
the
quickly
instructions immediately.
change that a little bit. I'm very sorry about that. Oh,
Please inform a crew member right away.
walk, 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 walk,
Safety
walk.
information card in your seat pocket contains
Yeah,
all
that's
details.
much better, right?
Thank you for your attention and we wish you a pleasant flight.
Not really. Very sorry for that. Ah, she's moving. Brakes are set. That's definitely a good engine start. Love that sound. Okay, engine is available. Set this to normal. APU can come offline and confirmed a good engine start. And let's ask ground for clearance. Japan Air 341 requesting taxi clearance.
Japan Air 341, runway 07 center taxi via Bravo 9er, Bravo 7, Bravo, Bravo 2.
Taxi to runway 7 center, taxi via Bravo 9er, Bravo 7, Bravo Bravo 2, Japan Air 341. There is our pushback tug. Yep, there it goes. And let's wave goodbye. Let's wait for our lovely ramp agent to wave us goodbye. Maybe give her a little light so we can actually see her. Hey! Ooh, I hope that didn't hurt. You should be more careful. Oh, we didn't miss her wave, but oh, there she is. Thank you. Now please get out of the way because I really want to go. And there we go.
Runway 07 right taxi via hotel.
Oh, and tomorrow I'm finally receiving my rudder pedals, but today we'll be using a thrustmaster. So let's first do our auto brake setting to take off. Let's do our flights checks. Left, right, and the nose down, up, rudder left and right, and set our flaps to, oh, that's what I mean, to position 2. I'm so sorry. I love it so much. Okay, this is very bright. Let's... I don't know why I miss all my charts. Let's... IFR? Might? No! Why is it not working? Well, forget about it. Oh, it's really bright. Let me quickly... Oh, that's contrast. I'm so sorry. You learn things every day. So brightness, let's tune that all the way down because it's still very much night here. And yeah, looks good. Let's do it again for here. definitely okay. Let's get this flight on the road. So brakes can come offline. Let's do our takeoff check. Test. Just one moment. Checklist before start. We already did that. Yeah, it's okay. And checklist completed. And then quickly after start, that's where we are. NTI is not required. That's okay. Clearance is received. Yep, checklist complete. So taxi is okay. Settings, flaps are set. Radar is on, alive. And let's test our takeoff clearance config. And checklist completed. Yeah, I think now we're really ready to get this flight on the road. So let's give it a little bit of thrust. And we'll start moving. Why can I? Yeah, much better. And there is the famous bridge here in Hong Kong. So let's quickly reduce our thrust. And it's quite busy here. It's a wonderful airport. So, just like so. And I really wish that you could like so we don't need so much light here. Well, very sorry for that. Tomorrow I'll get my rudders, so I'm very eager to finally apply like gradual brake pressure. That's something that I've never done in the sim before, but I think that makes life a lot easier. I hope, at least. And there we go. Oh, we have a generic 747. Normally I would check my chart to see what it's supposed to be, and then you could in the Discord contact the dev team from Say Attention, and last time I saw that they fixed it in like 30 minutes and there again. So it really helps if you are active in the Say Attention Discord, and it will benefit the whole community, I think. So let's see, weakness on, strobe is set to auto, wings, I like that for now, it can be on. Making our way all the way to the end. I really hope I don't mess up this time. Somehow I always do, especially when I'm live. But I think maybe that's only something that you have to get used to, and then it will be better one day. I think. I hope. here. Let's give it a little bit pressure on the brake. And as you can see, the day is about to begin here in Southeast Asia, and we'll have a beautiful sunrise when we're making our way to Tokyo. So there are the cargo ramps, we have a DHL, a few of them actually. I really enjoy that iniBuilds have rendered this airport so well, because I'm not sure if any one of you like watching like real cockpit movies, but there is this one channel where they follow two female pilots, Lufthansa pilots, Inge and I forgot her name, but one is actually Dutch, and I enjoy it so much to see them during what is for them a normal day at work, but to me it's like they have a beautiful chemistry, and they are fantastic pilots, and they fly a Lufthansa MD-11. They used to fly a MD-11 because I think I've heard that they're not flying anymore, which is sad. Beautiful plane. Yeah. It's an A330.
Contact tower on 118.7. Have a good afternoon. Contact tower, Cathay 8767. So long.
Let's set our data like so, and I want to see airports right here. Oh, nice. General aviation. Already so we are about to get our handoff to the tower. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm very sorry. Let's wait for our handoff.
Contact tower on 118.7, safe flight.
118.7, Japan Air 341. Let's do that. So, and it is quite tricky doing it all. Okay. Japan Air 341 requesting takeoff clearance runway 7 center.
07 center, winds 150 cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, Japan Air 341. That's quite perfect. So, landing lights can come on, and let's set our... This is tricky because you need a quick turn here. You think that you would go there, but no, we are already at center. So,
Approaching runway
there we go.
7,
Let's line
center.
up. Give it a little bit more thrust. And we have actual live pilot joining us for a flight, as you can hear. So, let's apply some brakes. Let's quickly check our... where is it? There. Cabin crew be seated for takeoff. Specs. Let's just keep them on for now. Yeah, checklist complete. And we are ready. Set thrust. Thrust is stable. And with that being said, well, let's go. Oh, that's me. I'm terribly sorry for that. Flex. $80 knots. We have some crosswind here. No call out.
On runway 7, center remaining 9.
V1 and takeoff. Rotate. Beautiful. There she goes. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Japan Air 341, contact departure.
Contact departure, Japan Air 341. Is there departure? I don't have a frequency. Departure. Yep. Japan Air 341, climbing flight level 060. Oh. Hey, we have a synchronous departure. How nice is that?
Japan Air 341, heavy, Hong Kong departure, radar contact, climb 4000.
Climb 4000, Japan Air 341. Oh, really? So, that's lovely. And of course, our flaps can come up.
Heavy, Hong Kong departure, radar contact, climb 3500.
That didn't work. Okay, let's do it like this. I'm very sorry for that. Let's set our thrust to climb.
Japan Air 341, contact Hong Kong radar on 125.175.
And there we go. One to 5.175 Japan Air 341. Oh. Wow.
Japan Air 341, Hong Kong radar identified. Good morning, Islands, QNH 1009er.
Was that for me? No, that was for me. Okay, wait. I kind of lost my flow. Beautiful. So, and we're on our way. You know what? Let's just ask for our co-pilot for now to help us along for a bit. So radio controls to the co-pilot right now. And maybe later I'll take over control again, but now let's just relax for a bit. So we'll have 6,000 at the ramen, if I'm right. Okay, is that ours? Climbing flight level 230.
Climbing flight level 230.
That's
Japan Air 341.
definitely us. And there we go. There we have the skyscrapers in the distance. I think we can, for now, turn off the wing lights. Taxi lights can come off. And there we go. Simply amazing. Transition altitude, if I'm right, is 13,000.
Japan Air 341. Hello. How are you doing?
This is Japan Air 341. I'm very good. How are you? We have some actual.
Climb flight level 270.
Climbing flight level 270, Japan Air 341. Okay. Since it's not that busy, let's.
Flight level 270. Japan Air 341.
So I will take over control. I have the radio back. We are.
Japan Air 341. I'm right behind you. I'm a little bit afraid of our distance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we can make it.
Really? Really? Let's go outside. Let's take a look.
Maintain your approved altitude and spacing. Advise of any concerns.
Right behind me.
Electronic devices is now permitted in flight mode.
Um,
Service will begin shortly.
I think I did have visual on you on departure from Hong Kong. It seems like we had a parallel departure, which was awesome to see, and I am streaming this right now, so if it was you, you should definitely check it out. But I hope you have a very nice flight. Where are you heading? This is so cool. Yeah, same here, RJTT. So we have a beautiful sunrise flight. I hope you have a very smooth one, and I'm definitely sure that we will catch again maybe later in Tokyo. This is not very professional. I love this so much. So the landing lights are where are they? Oh.
Japan Air 341.
And the seatbelt sides can come off. Could you repeat that? Japan Air 341.
Tokyo Narita RJTT.
I think I just responded to the ATC for now. I do have him on radar. So let's see. Where... Climbing flight level 300, Japan Air 341. Oh, that's so cool. I think, wait, maybe can have him here on the chart, and then I can see who it is. Whoop, 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 whoop. There he is. Charlie Papa Alpha 876, I really hope you have a very nice flight ahead of you. That's him.
Well, hope you have a good flight, sir. I'm heading off 16 hours for me, so yeah, I'm gonna grab some lunch. Cathay 876 Heavy. Good to see you, sir.
Very much likewise, Mr. Qatar. Have a very nice flight, and this is a very nice surprise. Japan Air 341. And I think we will say goodbye to our Cathay Pacific friend. Let's see. He is actually following the same flight path. Look. There he is. Actually, he might be like... I should have like made I should have like a traffic alert right now. Climbing flight level 340, Japan Air 341. Okay, I need to... Okay, let's do a checklist because... Okay, so... No, that's okay. You can wait. So... There is our traffic alert. He's not really rendering because he's actually like... There he is. I can see him. So let's... There is our friend. Picking up speed and making way. Wow. I think he has his turbo boost on. But how nice. Cathay 876, we have a visual Japan Air 341.
Japan Air 341, roger, you have the airport in sight. Contact Tokyo Tower on 118.1.
No! I don't want Tokyo... No, I don't have to... ATC thinks I have the airport in sight, but apparently we're not. Hong Kong radar, we do not have Tokyo in sight. Please continue with our normal flight path, Japan Air 341.
Japan Air 341, continue present track and altitude.
And now let's just focus on a normal flight, no distractions, and let's see.
Japan Air 341, climb flight level 380.
This is okay. Well, climbing flight level 380, Japan Air 341. Yeah, we will eventually be cleared for 410 with, let's see if we have a step ahead. No steps. So might eventually also increase our sim rate. That will make us probably arrive in maybe we can get there in an hour or so. So let's see if we can get a glimpse of this beautiful sunrise.
Japan Air 341, climb flight level 400.
Climbing flight level 400, Japan at 341. And since I have no IFR, okay. So my information also, I'm a bit late, but we don't need oceanic clearance from Tokyo to Japan. We will swiftly enter Fukuoka airspace and they will take over. So maybe next flight I will do a common route from Amsterdam to Kennedy. And then of course we definitely need our oceanic clearance. Climbing flight level 410, Japan Air 341. It's a Maccabee. So that's UTC 20. So in 2 hours and 42 minutes we will reach our top of descent. And that's pretty long. So I will definitely increase our sim rate once we reach our cruising altitude. And while we do that, once we reach cruising altitude, I will quickly have myself a cup of tea, because this one is empty, and I'll be back in a minute. Yeah. So I'll be going for a little while, be back in a minute. So and let's see. Three zero. 0. So, another 11, 10 to go. Flying. Cabin crew, I was wondering, do you also serve some noodles or ramen on this flight? Very well. Can I make a cool request? I'm quite hungry. Can you bring me some noodles as well? Thank you very much. I'll be looking forward to the ramen.
Copy, Captain. We will bring the ramen to the flight deck shortly.
So nice. I'm quite hungry, and I did ask cabin crew if they could offer me a small cup of ramen or some noodles for my flight, and they happily obliged. So yeah, late dinner for me, but I'll be getting something quite delicious. Quite happy about that.
Japan Air 341, contact Oceanic on 119.565, squawk 2000.
Contact Oceanic 119.565, Japan Air 341.
Japan Air 341, not seeing you on radar. Cycle your transponder and ident again for me.
Captain, the noodles are being prepared and will be served shortly. Thank you for your patience.
Should be alright like this. Hongkong here, we did cycle our transponder. Can you verify?
Japan Air 341, Oceanic Control, no squawk
Captain,
verification from here.
will be delivered to you shortly. Thank you for your patience.
Oceanic, Quark 5432, Japan Air 341, please verify. Thank you, cabin crew, for these delicious noodles.
Thank you, Captain. I'm glad you enjoyed the noodles.
Let's see. We do have our squawk and transponder set. ATC decided to well, it's quite interesting, but well, in this case it's not VATSIM or we're just in a private session with Say Intention, but I hope whatever is going on Say Intention or my side will be fixed soon, because without visual on the radar it would be hard for ATC to
Japan Air 341,
instruct
contact
us.
Hong Kong radar on 125.175.
And back to Hong Kong we go. 125.175, Japan Air 341. It's really buggy right now. I think maybe my volume 125.175, that's correct. Japan Air 341, flight level 360, planning flight level 410.
Japan Air 341, Hong Kong radar, climb flight level 410, squawk 3455 BC.
That's a new swap, I think. Let's see. 3455? That definitely changed. Squawk 3455, climbing flight level 410, Japan Air 341. So, that's the issue. 3455, and I'm not sure if that's normal procedure to get assigned a new squawk mid-flight. I will definitely see if that's normal. And I did see a few, okay, they can get a new squawk, yeah, okay. I did see a funny video about a Boeing 767 getting squawk 6767. Yeah. Okay, I think we've solved the problem now. So, happy about that. Now we're getting right on. So, I'll be right back.
Japan Air 341, radar contact 103 northeast of Dongsha Island, Pratas Island Airport at flight level 380. Kaohsiung, Sishin Pratas Island, QNH 1009er.
Okay, very nice. I'm at standard, but not sure what to do with this. I'll be handing over my radio controls to my AI co-pilot, and I'll get myself something delicious to eat. Cabin crew just offered me some noodles, and I will be getting that. So I'll be right back. Let's
Japan Air 341, contact Taipei Center on 127.3K.
Contacting Taipei Center on 127.3, Japan Air 341. Taipei Center, Japan Air 341. Good morning. Climbing through flight level 400 for flight level 410.
Japan Air 341, Taipei Center identified. Good morning.
Hi, Captain. Would you like anything to drink or a small snack while we're cruising?
So I really did enjoy those noodles that our lovely cabin crew delivered to me in the cockpit, and happy and energized to continue our flight to Tokyo. So let's see if our lovely co-pilot managed everything. Wow, that's a nice view. Could that be Taiwan? No, right? Sure, it's in Cantonese memory. But we are currently at our cruising altitude, and it's another 2.5 hours more before we reach our top of descent. So I think it might be a good idea that after we pass this actually nice view of is it Taiwan? Let me check quickly. Suddenly not so sure, because probably I'm a little bit tired, but yeah, definitely that's Taiwan, and Taipei on the north. And what a nice view we have. So let's wait a bit until we passed Taiwan, and then I will increase my sim rate for a bit. We get ourselves going for a sunrise arrival at Romeo Juliet Tango Tango Tokyo. Let's see. Right there. So and we were lucky to have a parallel departure back at Hong Kong, and the Cathay that was accompanying us for our departure, most of our departure out of Hong Kong, is making his way to Narita. Well, I'll have a Haneda approach. Yesterday we had a lovely approach all over the city, but today the flight path is a bit different. The real world procedure is a left turn over the bay of Tokyo into Haneda, so we will have some harbor views today with the blossoms in full bloom. So I'm really looking forward to that. The wind sounds are a lot. Can I master for you? Let's increase that a little bit. Is that better? Yeah. Okay. Now I truly wonder if light particles are also, yeah. Wow. I did actually meet a few friends in Bangkok a few months ago who are from Taipei, and they made me really interested to visit Taiwan. So perhaps I'll be going there later this year. So I think it's about time to start our so time compression on, and let me check. Our co-pilot has radio control, so for now it's just sit back and enjoy the flight. Hours. I did kinda learn today how to make a timestamp.
Japan Air 341, contact Taipei Center on 123.6.
But I think I need to practice that one.
Taipei Center on 123.6, Japan Air 341.
One more time before I can actually incorporate it into a flight, because I'm not really confident
Japan Air
yet.
341, good morning. Maintaining flight level 410.
Japan Air 341, Taipei Center identified. Good morning.
Knots wind, 350. So we'll probably have a south larger. Okay. Quite curious. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that's quite nice. I promise you that is lovely to see, to have a low altitude flight over center of Tokyo. It's ridiculously beautiful, because when we have this left-hand turn here, you will almost fly straight towards Mount Fuji over the bay. And yesterday I did basically the same flight, but we got assigned a more southern approach, so we went all the way along the coast, and right now it is nicely modeled. Even in the sim you can see all the spring blossoms, the cherry blossoms, and then we passed Narita and made a left turn into Tokyo, which was also quite nice. But I'm really happy today to fly directly over the bay. I'm quite curious how that would look like. That's really quite maybe, let's see. Downloaded. Oh, really? Truth. Let's see. That explains. So, let me see. And there we are. Haha. My navigraph was not linked to the EFV, and now we have charts. Well, took a little while, but yeah. Oh, that's quite a disco. Let's not do that. Let me see. A little bit more. Yeah, that's nice. So, safe position. Done. So it is a little bit boring maybe because we have no steps. Hopefully no events happening. That means that all we have to focus right now is a beautiful sunrise.
Japan Air 341, contact Oceanic on 119.565, squawk 2000.
Squawk 2000. So my co-pilot has the radio. I will.
Switching to Oceanic
Oh.
on 119.565, squawk
Okay.
2000. Japan Air 341.
Co-pilot did set squawk.
Oceanic Control, Japan Air 341. Good morning at flight level 410.
And it's a beautiful morning. I really
Japan Air 341, Oceanic Control, report position and time, flight level, next position in ETA and following position.
I would really want to set sim rate back to normal, but it's already 11 p.m. here where I'm at and I'm getting really tired, so probably best to just keep on cruising at rate 4. And then once we reach our top of descent, we will set our sim rate back to normal. Beautiful sunrise.
341, contact Kobe Control on 119.3.
Switching to Kobe Control on 119.3, Japan Air 341. Kobe Control, Japan Air 341. Good morning. Maintaining flight level 410.
Japan Air 341, Kobe Control, good morning. Squawk 3571.
One. Oh, 3571. We have some weather. Seatbelts. Let's just wait a bit. Cabin crew, we have some weather on the radar, so there might be small turbulence.
Understood, Captain. I'll ensure the cabin crew is prepared for any potential turbulence ahead.
Japan Air 341, radar contact 128, north of Kumejima Airport at flight level 400. Kumejima QNH 29.80.
Kumejima QNH 2980, Japan Air 341.
Quite new to me that ATC gives us altimeter settings above standard, above transition altitude. So that makes me quite curious if this is like a normal procedure in this part of the world or something that I'm not familiar with, but I will definitely Google that later. Some weather. Let's see. Oh, okay. There we go, red. And we will hopefully pass it slightly on the right hand side, which makes me curious if we could ask ATC for vectors to avoid the weather. But for now, let's just continue. What a beautiful morning.
Japan Air 341, contact Fukuoka Control on 123.9er.
Fukuoka. I really want to go there one day. They have the beautiful
Switching
fireworks.
to Fukuoka control on 123.9er, Japan Air 341.
They have this annual fireworks event where they launched the big
Fukuoka control, Japan Air 341. Good morning. With you, flight level 410.
shells, and there is this
Japan Air
bridge.
341, Fukuoka control identified. Good morning.
There's this bridge which is a complete fireworks installation during that event, and tens of thousands of people go there. And I think my bucket list is almost empty right now, but that's one of the few things that's in there. It would be really lovely to see that one day. I was in Thailand for a few months last year, and I purchased way ahead some tickets for a light and sound show with fireworks festival that I was really looking forward to see. But I was there when the previous queen passed away, so before that festival period of mourning started, so every event had to make arrangements, or they could continue but in a more sober setting. So while the normal show was still continuing, there was no fireworks, and it was a bit sad to not have the fireworks, but in regard of the situation, I completely understand. And it was, looking back at it, to have witnessed Thailand in mourning, and how quickly from nothing the news spread. And I was in Bangkok at the time. It is a important, a precious memory to me right now. Yeah, I really felt at home there in Bangkok. Maybe one of the best places I've ever lived. So, we're about to enter main land, Japan. Fukuoka, Osaka and Kyoto, and then Tokyo. Let's see, do we have visual on our top of descent? Well, that's a bit buggy right now, but I can see here. So let's maybe... Okay, it's still pointing out. Oh, okay. Discontinuity. So in the sim, I could.
341, contact Fukuoka control on 120.75.
In real life, this is where you get your vectors. ATC will guide you.
Switching to Fukuoka control on 120.75, Japan Air 341.
To capture your IFR glide slope, but
Fukuoka control, Japan Air 341. Good morning. Maintaining flight level 410.
last time I did that, I flew into Zurich. And oh yeah, that's nice. Genki desu ka? ATC requested me to drop 10,000 feet to flight level 040 to capture IFR glide slope in 5 nautical miles during a vectored approach. That's of course not possible, so I had to vector myself. So for this flight I probably will be removing the discontinuity just to be safe, just to be sure that I'll am on the right VNAV profile. On VATSIM and in real life, of course, this is not something you would do, but in this session it's no problem. You can easily do it. So just like that. Yeah, perfect. I mean, it's pretty steep turn, but I mean, we're in an A350. Come on.
Japan Air 341, contact Kobe Control on 133.85.
I really need to get a move on now
Switching to
because
Kobe Control on 133.85. Japan
Yeah.
Air 341.
in an hour or so I really want to go to bed.
Kobe
Let's see.
Control, Japan Air 341. Good morning. Maintaining flight level 410.
Japan Air 341, Kobe Control identified. Arigato.
I wonder if in real life ATC is also so polite. I really like that. It's the way it is. I wonder if my cabin crew would also speak Japanese or understand. No, he's from America. That was obvious in this accent. And that's my co-pilot. Let's just check. Sumimasen, Ichimizu kudasai? Maybe she understands. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Cabin crew, Ichimizu kudasai?
Copy, Captain. We will keep the cabin atmosphere pleasant and enjoyable for everyone.
She does not. Maybe my Japanese. I'm not sure if it was Japanese, but if I remember from a long time ago, that was asking for some water. Cabin crew, can I get a glass of water, please?
Understood, Captain. We'll bring water to the flight deck now.
Here we go.
Japan Air 341, contact Fukuoka Control on 133.5.
Contacting Fukuoka Control on 133.5. Japan Air 341. Fukuoka Control, Japan Air 341. Good morning. With you, flight level 410.
So that's how much time?
Japan Air 341, Fukuoka Control identified. Good morning.
Okay, so in 30 minutes we will reach our top of descent. Cabin crew, we will reach our top of descent and we will start our approaching to Tokyo in approximately 30 minutes from now. Can you make sure that you have finished your catering service and are prepared for descending a couple minutes from now? Cabin service, that's the word.
Copy, Captain. We will complete the catering service and prepare for the approach in 30 minutes. Captain, here's your water. If you need anything else, just let us know.
Thank you.
Thank you, Captain.
.30 at 10:50. It's 41. So let's see. It's 23 minutes. Oh, it changed to 42. That's fine. 20 minutes times 4 is 5 minutes. 5 minutes for our top of descent. Well, that's actually something I can live with. And I think for this approach I will
Japan Air 341, expect the Axel arrival. He'll have you descending in about 20 minutes.
exactly, that's what I thought. 20 minutes.
Japan Air 341.
Right on point. I really try to learn myself to calculate time and to keep the time management in my head whilst we're on our flight path. And I know it's already in the flight computer, etc., but it's important to do it also from the head and just to become familiar with it. And later we will set timestamps in our flight paths, especially when we have an oceanic clearance or something, in maybe a flight that I do tomorrow from Amsterdam to KJFK. So yeah, that's pretty neat. So we had assigned an Axel V arrival, and that's already dialed in to our flight computer. So it's still easy going from here, and we don't have to do a lot. Do that later. Once we begin our descent, we will set our arrival data. Information. Eight more minutes to go. So for us, it's 2 minutes.
Japan Air 341, contact Oceanic on 119.565 squawk 2000.
Switching to Oceanic on 119.565, squawk 2000, Japan Air 341.
Switching Billy.
Oceanic Control,
After
Japan Air 341.
solo,
Good morning,
it's
with you flight level 410.
time for our descent. We already.
Japan Air 341, Oceanic Control identified. Good morning.
We can see mainland or is it cloud? Not sure. Since the sunlight is already above. angle, we can release the blinds and enjoy the view. So there is our descent on our VNAV profile. That means we'll be getting ready
Japan Air 341, contact Tokyo Control on 125.7.
Switching to Tokyo Control on 125.7. Japan Air 341. Tokyo Control, Japan Air 341. Good morning, maintaining flight level 410.
Japan Air 341 Heavy, Tokyo Control. Good morning, squawk 6461.
And with that being said, let's at VATSIM set our time compression to off. Yeah, I'll take over radio. Japan Air 341, ready for descent.
Japan Air 341 Heavy, cleared itself into Tokyo.
Descent at your discretion. Well, very much.
Japan Air 341, descend at your discretion.
Very much. I will do that. Enter destination data. So let's see. Let's just set our complete. We have to be at 4,000 feet at our intercept. So let's just dial that in. And keep an eye on our V-speeds and our airspeed, just in case if we need to apply some speed brakes. I'm getting really tired now. What a long day, long flight. Whew. But
Japan Air 341, verify you're squawking 6461, mode Charlie.
6461. 6461. Squawk 6461, Japan Air 341.
Japan Air 341, radar contact 11, northeast of Kozushima Airport at flight level 410, Kozushima QNH 30.15.
There we go. I did not hear. What did he say?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have begun our descent into Tokyo Narita International Airport.
I will give it a little
Please
break.
return to your seats, stow your tray tables, and fasten your seatbelts. The use of lavatories is no longer permitted at this time. Thank you for your cooperation.
It's a nice volcano.
Japan Air 341, descend flight level 220.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's the wrong one. I'm too tired. Let's descend flight level 220. Flight level 220, Japan Air 341. So let's dial that in. I prefer it that way.
Japan Air 341, descend flight level 210.
210 Japan Air. 341. And we can release brakes and arm them. So let's see.
Japan Air 341, descend altitude 6,000 feet, QNH 30.15.
6,000 feet, QNH at 30.15, Japan Air 341. So 6,000, let's dial that in and get our arrival information. So, do we have a company message with the latest? I think we do. Do we have QNH? 918, maybe? I'm not sure. Let me do destination 1020. So, ooh, I'm really getting tired now. So let's dial it 1020.
Japan Air 341, descend altitude 4,000 feet.
That's what I thought. 4,000 feet, Japan Air 341. It's hard to focus if they... Let's see. Okay, 341. Where did we have... yeah, there it is. So...
Japan Air 341,
okay.
contact Tokyo info on 134.7.
134.7, Japan Air 341. Mom! Give me a break. Japan Air 341, flight level 280, descending 040. Let's see, wind is at 310 knots.
Japan Air 341, Tokyo info identified.
310. And how many knots did I say? I'm sorry, I'm getting old. 9 knots. Okay, perfect. So 9 knots. Outside temperature is niner. And let's see our minimums. Oh, wait. So just like that. Minimums are.
Japan Air 341, descend altitude 2,000 feet.
Really? 2,000 feet. 2,000 feet Japan Air 341. Oh my. Can I do it like this? Yeah, perfect. Okay. There we are. I need the ILS. Where's ILS? For runway. What runway are we assigned? Wow, it's really bumpy. Let's give it some. What? Whoa. Seatbelts. So, that was nice because we are like standing into the clouds. That's very true to life. Oh, I want to see that. I really hope they fix the water textures in the next sim update. Wow. Bumpy indeed. But I need wait. Our runway is to the left. Okay. 60 left. RJTT. 60 left. Okay, it's 7:30. Okay. 7:30 and course 157 is okay. That's already sure it's set. 4,000 feet capture, and but they assigned us to 2,000 feet, so whatever. I said 7:30, right? Yeah. So our decision height minimums 730. Let's enter that, and that is our arrival information. Cabin crew be seated for landing.
Copy, Captain. Cabin is secure. Crew are taking seats now.
Cloudy weather. So visual approach, probably not. We are descending
Japan Air 341, contact Tokyo approach on 119.1.
109.1, Japan Air 341. Good morning, Japan Air 341, descending flight level 020. Oh no!
341
Ooh,
Heavy,
what's
Tokyo
that?
approach identified. Good morning.
Be
Accept the
exit.
ILS X-ray, runway 34 left approach into Tokyo.
Expected ILS 34 left, Japan Air 341. Did I? No, that's something else. So 34 left. Runway 34 left. ILS 34 left. And then we had oh my, Axel B. Temp. Insert. Did I do it right? I'm not sure. No, I did something wrong. Hold. Immediate exit. I'm not sure. What did I do? No. Did I do something wrong? Probably. 34 left. Axel V departure. Oh god. That's yeah. Let's see. We're in a loop in busy airspace. I think it just wants us to descend, and then we get back in our flight path and we can continue our approach. But that also means that we don't have a flight path over the city, I'm afraid. This is... I never had this before. 34 left. Well, well, well. It looks also really weird. That's definitely not okay what I did right now. There's basically nothing. Oh my. What can I do? Immediate exit. I'm holding. Okay, but I don't wanna. Can I? This and then. Basically, there's nothing happening anymore. Let me see. No. Anti-flag land. Flap 2, blah blah. Let me see. Insert. Can I use my... No, I cannot. Let's see. I'm very sorry, but I have to try something. So... That's a waypoint. That doesn't work. Clear. I'm so sorry. Temp. Yes! Yes! That's what I want! Delete. Insert. Oh. Did that work? It worked! Ooh. Okay, wait. So there we have Axel. So I will just do direct 2 in the... Yes! Much better! Look at that! And we will still have our arrival over the bay. Yes, of course you need to work now. No, you don't need to go all the way to 324. We are... Well, okay, we're still at 11.5, but... Well, at least we make some time now. Ah! I mean, wow. Thank God it's an Airbus. I would be so screwed if this was a Boeing. I would have known what to do. Whew. Okay. So, with that being said, I can... Yeah, so Axel, let's make a left. Direct 2. Much better. We'll start our turn now. We are below our VNAV profile. That's completely right. I mean, that's pure logic. Oh my. That's a nice view though. Yeah. Okay, so and we're almost back on track. And once we are, we'll set our landing slide and we can see our arrival checklist. Four left. So we're not flying over the city. Did I set a arrival? It is set. ILS 34 left. But it doesn't really make sense because they I can see here that our decel and flaps 1 and 2 is like right over arch. Okay, well, set our landing lights. Return. RJTT. Arrival. Runway. 34 left. It's set. Runway. 34 left. Airbus 34 left. Insert. And delete. So, and now we want, okay, and again we're doing, no, we're not doing that. Now it's getting more and more messy. Okay, wow. Let's not do that. So, we were going to Utibo. So, direct to Utibo. Now, let's go to Umiki. I'm so sorry, but I'm just... Still, I can't see... Is this like... Okay, this must be like runway heading. But normally I would see like my... Okay, here we have our diesel and flap 1 and 2. Doesn't make sense. Well, trial and error, ladies and gentlemen, trial and error. Never had this happen to me before. Let me check the 3-4 left. At least that makes sense. And then China 7, 3-4 left. Really? There is no 3-4 left. What? Oh, wait, here. 3-4 left. Okay. That's not.
Finance 341 heavy. Proceed direct alley. Stand altitude 1.
Ali.
500 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 34 left approach. Freedom 160 knots until established.
Let me give ATC to my co-pilot, because 3-4 left. I did, but it's heading 337. This is not heading 337. Right. It should be like this and not like this. Maybe there's just an intercept here and then I have to make a right hand turn, but I'm so not sure. No, it's not. Or is it? This is... You know what I will do? I will just... because we should make a left turn here, I guess. So I will just preset my ILS and arm the approach once we and maybe we will intercept, and otherwise I will just factor myself in again, and I'm sure it's something that I did. Yesterday ATC factored me to an approach where I had to drop 10,000 feet in 5 nautical miles. That was also quite Yeah. Impossible, so I factored myself in. I probably will do the same here. Because it's this runway. We should make a left at LD225 maybe. So here we have even our glide shield already captured. Localizer is captured. That's good. Good morning. Requesting vectors to our ILS glide slope capture Japan Air 341. Maybe they can vector us in.
Japan Air 341, heavy, 6 miles from alley. Turn left, heading 010. Cleared for the ILS runway 34 left approach. Speed at 160 knots until established.
Up. Up. Come on.
Left heading 010. Cleared for the ILS runway 34 left approach. Maintain 160 knots until established. Japan Air 341.
160 knots. That's okay. Wow, we're quickly getting at it right now. 160 knots until established. Let's set our VNAV vertical speed a bit. And with that being said, we are already at 220. So Airbus is very clever. They won't decrease more airspeed if you don't set your flaps. So flaps can come on to 1. And since we're already approaching,
Contact Tokyo Tower on
we are
118,
very high
1.
over speed. Yeah, I'm very sorry. I did set it to 160. Come on. More.
Contacting Tokyo Tower on 118.1. Japan Air 341.
This doesn't work. Right, let's see.
Tokyo Tower, Japan Air 341. Good morning. Established on the ILS runway 34 left approach.
No, we're not. I mean, I can set my approach, but
Japan Air 341 Heavy, Tokyo Tower, Roger, continue approach.
it doesn't make any sense. Oh god. What do I do? Oh, wait. Can I not? Nope, won't. Let's make, you know what? Because we're...
Japan Air 341 Heavy, wind 020 at 10. Runway 34 left, clear to land.
Let's just make a turn and vector ourselves into glide slope
Runway 34
capture.
left. Clear to land. Japan Air 341 Heavy.
Let's head to Cream. So just like that. Oh, this is really quite something. Never happens to me like this. Of course, only when you're doing a stream. But I'm sure we will get it on the. We will get this plane on the ground. Just a bit of a scenic route today. Oh, we have ship. Are we still? Whoa, we're still at standard. Not good. Much better. So there we have 200. Oh, Airbus really wants us. Nice, the bridge.
2000.
I know. So that's just 60. Just like that. And we can have a right-hand turn into Tokyo. Over the bay. So 160 right now. Let's do it at 312. Oh, it wants to do a right-hand turn? Well, why not? Oh god. It's really buggy out. Come on, island. You know what? Let's just disengage the autopilot. Terrible. Yeah, yep. I know. And hand fly, whoop. Right enter. This is so not what is nervous laugh. This is not how it should be. Also, like the clearance to 2,000 feet. Intercept was at 4,000. And then, well, okay. Okay, 2.5 is okay. So let's keep it stable. Sorry for the people who live down there. So, a little less, just like so. Very well, very well, very well. And I think that would do we have our ILS? We're still a bit high. It's not even responding. I mean, this is our runway. At least we have our glide slope, but not... Let's go a little bit left. Because we don't have our localizer. Three, 4 left, so it's over there. Let's see if we can get our diamond inside for a localizer. Glide slope captured. Let's follow that just in case. I'm completely blind here, but yeah, let's set our gear. The button is not working, of course, so let's do like this, gear down. And hope we get a visual on the runway, because oh, it's rainy. Flaps can go to full, and now I want my speed to 1 like this. Okay, I have the runway inside. Thank God for that, because 3, 4 left. Let's ease in. Yeah, 2000. We're still a bit high. So let's drop. Set flaps to full. I know. All the brakes on. Spoilers are armed. Oh God. How stressful can it be? 1,000. I have no puppy. Is that the runway? There it is. I thought the runway was the taxiway. A little low. I hope this... Yeah, there it is. I have clear visual now. And localizer and glide slope are captured. Took a little while, so let's Follow. No, that can't be right. I mean, it says I need to go, but I have 2 whites, 2 reds, so I will do completely visual now. 3 whites. Okay.
500.
Approaching runway 34 left.
400.
I'm not paying any attention on my flight display. Full visual. So I focus on the dots.
200.
Little to the right. Let's butter this machine. Eyes on the horizon.
80, 70, 60,
Oh, little high.
50,
40,
30,
30. Retard.
20.
No, it's a bit late. When we keep floating. Okay, full reverse. That was quite horrible. But we made it. We're still alive. 80 knots. Little manual brake.
Japan Air 341, contact ground on
And let's exit this
075.
flight of hell. Come on. Oh, is it still? Okay,
Pushing to
good.
ground on 122.075, Japan Air 341.
Maybe I need to figure out the controls before I start doing flights.
Tokyo
Wow.
ground, Japan Air 341. Good
So-
morning, cleared of runway. Ready to taxi to the gate.
Flaps can come up. Oh,
Japan Air
how do I...
Tokyo ground, taxi to Terminal 3, Gate 114, via Lima 13, Lima Papa 10, Victor. Good day.
So, like that. That was textbook example of how not to fly an airplane. Oh, let's go left. Going the complete wrong direction here. Can I...
Terminal 3, Gate 114 via Lima 13, Lima Papa 10, Victor. Good day. Japan Air 341.
安全のためベルト着用サインが消えるまでお座りのままお待ちください。上の棚をお開けになる際は手荷物が滑り出る恐れがありますので十分お気をつけてください。ただいまからすべての電子機器をご利用いただきます。皆様、今日も A350 をご利用いただきましてありがとうございました。皆様の次のご搭乗をお待ちしております。
Oh my... You know,
Flight 231 to Osaka departs at 9:15 a.m. from Gate 23, and Flight 450
let's go there.
departs at 9:30 a.m. from Gate 31.
Even the map on Beyond ATC is completely confused. Like, it doesn't know where. Usually, you get like your flight plan and arrival, but
Approaching runway 1.
it just stops there, and it's completely confused what to do. Let's just left clear, right clear. Let's just. I mean, best explanation, my mistake. I messed up somehow. I didn't know.
Runway 16 right.
Yeah, fine. I'll just let me... Oh, shouldn't go there, but I don't care. I just want to go to the gate and to bed. I like this simulator. Oh, God. Whoa. Whoa. That's better. Ay, ay, ay. a brand new day tomorrow, and that will be a lot better. And I will definitely. That's the nice thing. If you're streaming to YouTube, you can always look back at what you did. I will do that later tomorrow, and just maybe I see what went wrong, and I can learn from my mistake. It's a really strange situation. I've been simming for a long time, mainly the PMDG 777, so completely different, but I've no clue what went wrong. So, not my gate, I don't care, I'm tired. Come on, give me brake. Very well. So let's set the parking brake. I won't even bother to deboard our passengers next time. Engines off. Let's take a look. Yeah. Beautiful plane. And yeah, at least we parked ourselves nicely. Ohio, Tokyo. I'm very happy to be here, and I wish you all a good night.